SeaWorld Parks Entertainment has made an unsolicited, non-binding $3.4 billion cash offer to buy the Cedar Fair Entertainment Company. Confirmed by a press release from Cedar Fair, the offer is carefully being reviewed and considered. SeaWorld has been moving away from the animal-based attractions ever since the anti-captivity documentary Blackfish was released, so this buyout offer is consistent with the trend to add more thrills to the portfolio. As of 2022, all 5 of its major parks have received a brand new roller coaster within the last 2 years. The amusement park industry was hit hard during the pandemic, but both SeaWorld and Cedar Fair have rebounded nicely since, with Cedar Fair's shares shooting up about 4% to $62 per share, and SeaWorld stock rose sharply as well. Its investors are salivating since the news broke. But this isn't the first time another company has tried to acquire Cedar Fair. In late 2019, Six Flags offered $4 billion, but Cedar Fair ultimately declined the offer, stating it was too low, which makes us think this bid from SeaWorld will be rejected as well. However, the thought of a merger or acquisition by SeaWorld is an interesting one. This is our take on how the theme park landscape could change if the offer is accepted. Cedar Fair is one of the largest regional amusement resort operators in the world, owning and operating 11 amusement parks, while SeaWorld operates 7. Looking at 2019 attendance records, Cedar Fair ranks 8th worldwide, with nearly 27.9 million guests. SeaWorld is not too far behind in 9th place, with 22.6 million. Together, their combined attendance would move them into 5th, right behind Universal. And when looking at just US-based theme park operators, they would be 3rd, trailing only Disney and Universal. If merged, it would push SeaWorld properties into areas of the country they don't currently operate, with SeaWorld and Busch Gardens parks in the coastal states, and the majority of the Cedar Fair parks being in the Midwest. It would also give SeaWorld a property outside the United States, with Canada's Wonderland. Another possibility is that SeaWorld could sell off some of the lesser Cedar Fair parks. Michigan's Adventure, Worlds of Fun, and Valley Fair could all be picked up by Six Flags, since they aren't in direct competition with other Six Flags parks. Theme park fans are wondering if the names of the parks would change under new ownership. Could the Busch Gardens name be slapped on the Cedar Fair properties? And how would that look? Busch Gardens parks are specifically tied to a very strong theme, one being themed to Europe and the other being themed to Africa. In order for the majority of the Cedar Fair parks to be rebranded as a Busch Gardens park, it would require a large capital investment for new theming elements and to make the parks have a cohesive look to capture the immersive feeling the other Busch Gardens parks have. But with some minor changes, there are a few Cedar Fair parks that could fit in well with the theme of Earth's continents. For example, Knott's Berry Farm could easily be converted to Busch Gardens North America, as it already has lands themed to Mexico, Native Americans, and the Western frontier, as well as a replica of Independence Hall just outside the park's gates. That still leaves opportunities for parks to be rethemed to Asia, South America, and Antarctica. Now that we're thinking about it, SeaWorld could continue what Cedar Fair was already doing and not add anything to the Valley Fair, and instead just operate it during the winter only. Boom! Antarctica. Michigan's Adventure could take the Geauga Lake route, be returned to nature, and we would have a rainforest look. Hello, South America. And to cover Asia, Worlds of Fun could expand their Orient-themed area. While fun to imagine the possible changes under new ownership, we don't see the buyout going through in the first place. And if it did, the Cedar Fair parks would likely continue to operate as they always have, but with a new parent company. What was your initial reaction to this news? And what do you see happening? Drop a comment below.